The Diary of Samuel Pepys, 23rd of September 1660, Lord's Day. My wife got up to put on her mourning today and to go to church this morning. I up and set down my journal for these 5 days past. This morning came one from my father's with a black cloth coat made of my short cloak to walk up and down in. To church my wife and I with Sir William Batten, where we heard of Mr. Mills a very good sermon upon these words, "So run that ye may obtain." After dinner all alone to Westminster. At Whitehall I met with Mr. Pearce and his wife, she newly come forth after childbirth, both in mourning for the Duke of Gloucester. She went with Mr. Child to Whitehall Chapel, and Mr. Pearce with me to the Abbey, where I expected to hear Mr. Baxter or Mr. Rowe preach their farewell sermon, and in Mr. Simmons' pew I sat and heard Mr. Rowe. Before sermon I laughed at the reader, who in his prayer desires of God that he would imprint his word on the thumbs of our right hands and on the right great toes of our right feet. In the midst of the sermon some plaster fell from the top of the Abbey that made me and all the rest in our pew afeard, and I wished myself out. After sermon with Mr. Pearce to Whitehall, and from thence to my lord, but Diana did not come according to our agreement. So calling at my father's, where my wife had been this afternoon but was gone home, I went home. This afternoon, the king, having news of the princess being come to Margate, he and the Duke of York went down thither in barges to her.